This time no problems, Campbell-Brown away well, also going well is Ahore for the Ivory Coast, and she's in front. Ahore might get there, oh close on the line, and over the last 10 metres Campbell-Brown I think got there. She finished so strongly, kept her composure when she was headed by Ahore, and it's Campbell-Brown. Good start from Gatlin. Chambers dwells a little bit. Carter's up there as well. Here comes Gatlin, hits the front. Gatlin wins it from Carter. It may have been that Chambers gets third. It was close on the line, but Gatlin wins it, takes the gold medal.
Sally Pearson up into a running. Tiffany Porter with a little bit of work to do here. Sally Pearson flying away. Tiffany Porter in second at the moment. 7.72 the unofficial time. That would equal the championship record. And a brilliant silver medal for Tiffany Porter. They're away first time. Yu Zhang. On the far side, Merritt coming through. Possie's got some work to do. Merritt's going to take it. Yu Zhang in second, and it looked as though Martineau Lagarde had come through.
Two laps of the track, the final of the women's 400 metres, and Hastings has gone out fast, tracking Richards-Ross, but Richards-Ross now into a stride, and also going well is Shayna Cox, catching up on her. It's Fedorova of Russia, and coming around, and Shayna Cox is relegated to fourth place. They'll have the split now, and on the outside, look at the lead that Sanya Richards-Ross has. Brave effort from Fedorova, trying to get into contention and putting Richards-Ross under pressure. And behind her, in fourth place, is Shayna Cox. Hastings is now challenging for the silver medal position. But Richards-Ross looks really strong as they come around now towards the straight. Can Shayna Cox get back into contention? She's still strong, she's still battling for a medal, but it's going to be gold for the United States, and it's not going to be for Shayna Cox. Gold for Sanya Richards-Ross, and the winning time. This time the getaway okay, and going fast on the outside is Brenes, and also a good start from Chris Brown, and trying to stay with them Kirani James on the inside, who's struggling to stay in contention. Advantages to those on the outer lanes at the moment as they come around towards the straight. On the outside is Brenes, who's going to cut through in front. Brown and Pinder side by side, the two from the Bahamas, and then in fourth place Kirani James. But Brenes leads as they go down the back straight for the last time, and then in second place is Pinder. Third place is Brown, then comes Tabari Henry, and then it's James who's beaten, and they come towards the final straight, and it's going to be a shock here, maybe, but Pinder's closing with every stride. Can he hold on? Brenes does hold on and takes gold, and it's silver for Pinder, bronze for Chris Brown, and a gold medal for the Costa Rican. In terms of achievements in the year so far, Catherine Merry, so difficult here to pick a likely winner.
It is indeed. Jlimo, the world number 2, currently sitting in third place on the inside bend. It's great to see her back in form, isn't it, after a wonderful 2008. She wants to answer a critic, she said, John. I look forward to answering them in Istanbul, so let's see what she's got. But Moore's taking it through, 57.69 at 400 metres.
Moore led from the gun when she won at the Kelvin Hall in the Glasgow International, and she led from the gun when she won the US indoor title in Albuquerque, and she's leading from the front again, pursued by Kafanova, and Chalimo coming through and making closer order and moving up into third. But look at Kafanova react straight away, but still in front it's Erica Moore, and they move down towards the straight once more, and this time Moore right alongside Kafanova now, who hits the front for the first time.
Well, Kafanova takes the lead as Gelimo takes stock and goes right on the shoulder of Kafanova. It's going to be a real burn-up for the 3 medals by the look of it. Moore did a brave job, didn't she, leading? But Gelimo now, John, takes the lead.
It looks as though she might be the one. Gelimo now stretches for home. Is this going to be a bit of history for Kenya? And in second place, it's Kafanova. Then comes Moore, and improving in 4th place is Lupo, the Ukrainian. And a big win, though, for Gelimo. Pamela Gelimo takes the gold medal. It's a surprise silver medal for Natalia.
Back of the field, he's going to need to get himself in a good position with at least 200 metres to go so he can strike.
So as they come into the straights, the home straight, what will be once more, it's Kashot from Amman, and then comes Rutt of the United States, a member of the New Jersey, New York Track Club, making his international debut. And in 5th place at the moment, Andrew Assaji, and he's just starting to struggle a little bit to stay with this pace because he's really pouring it on in front. Adam Kashot, Amman is going with him, and then comes Halusa, and then comes Rutt, and then behind him comes Assaji. He's just moved up into that lead group. He's hanging on in 5th place and trying to work his way back. But Kashot and Amman, the fastest men in the field, are pouring it on at the bell.
They certainly are. The fast men at the front, as we predicted, are in fantastic shape. The pace is really picking up. Andrew's got himself into 4th now.
Assaji's moved through into 4th, and he's tracking Halusa of the Czech Republic. It's Kashot who looks as though he's beaten, and Amman now in front. Can Kashot respond? He can't. Halusa's there. Assaji's taking closer order. Can he get into medal places? Amman, no, is coming away. He's going to win it, and Assaji's going to get a medal. Amman wins it, Halusa second, and a bronze medal. Really pouring it on in front now, and the field is starting to stretch.
Well, just as you speak, John, here we go. We're winding it up. Dibaba, a noticeable injection of speed. She really wants to get this going, doesn't she? And she's taking a teammate with her as they go through 1,000 metres.
The crowd responding. She got a terrific burst of acclaim as she injected that pace down the back straight, and the 1,000 metres, it was 2 minutes 48, and she'd done a 31.79 200 metres, and she's kicking right on in front, and the Turkish girl is moving through the field to the cheers of the crowd. Can Çukur somehow managed to get in there? She's moved up now into 4th place, but it's Dibaba who is striking from the front and looking strong. In 2nd place, Selsuli, and then it's Bagali, and the young Ethiopian is now starting to be dropped, and the only one who can go with Dibaba is Selsuli. It's Ethiopia versus Morocco, and Dibaba looks strong. It looks as though this is going to be gold. Selsuli, though, digging deep. How much has she got left as they go down the back straight? The crowd roaring them on, and the Turkish athlete moves through into 3rd place. Those are the roars of the crowd. Çukur might get a bronze medal for Turkey, but it's going to be gold for Ethiopia. And here comes Genzabe Dibaba, a blistering last 200 metres, and she comes up to the line and takes gold, silver for Morocco, and a bronze medal. And you think that it matters for Turkey? Well, just listen to the crowd.
Now at the front once again, the Spaniard on the inside, Osbilen running wide in 2nd place, and he looked really good tactically in the heat. Wate up onto the outside, and Ewan, we really are beginning to bubble up for a big climax here.
It's looking that way. The pace is increasing with every lap, and as we said, you must be in that position so you can strike when the time feels right. It's 3 laps to go, and the pace is being injected at the front now.
Well, at some stage we will see them start to stretch this out. Abdulati Igida leads, Osbilen in 2nd place, Centrovic now, the bronze medalist from Daegu, just onto the shoulder of Osbilen, and he got a bit of a shove, the American. He's lost a little bit of momentum. Osbilen now at the front, Igida on the inside, Gebri Medin running wide, and Centrovic is still there, but a little bit of a gap's forming, and now the race proper begins. Osbilen is stretching it out down the back straight. Inside 300 metres to go now. Osbilen from Gebri Medin. And Abdulati Igida, who got the silver 2 years ago, is still in there. Centrovic is isolated in 4th place at the moment. Now they hear the bell. A ferocious sprint. Campbell-Brown tried to take the lead. Ospelin held the inside line. Igida's trying to come back on the inside, but there's no room for him at the moment. But he's found a gap. Igida's been almost shoved off the track by Ospelin. Ospelin looks over his shoulder. Igida in second place. Campbell-Brown is settled the third. It's so close. An amazing win on the line for Abdelati Igida. Ospelin shoved him in the ribs, and it looked as though the Moroccan's charge was over. But Abdelati Igida, who got the silver 2 years ago. Another quicker lap, 33.3 on that 200 metres. Ethiopia against Kenya. And Meseret Defar is not at the moment having this race all her own way, because the two Kenyans, Aubrey and Kibet, are right there.
Helen Clitheroe now is 50 metres behind these leaders, maybe more. Eshete, a really talented athlete, former Ethiopian, she's been dropped out of it, but Burka is hanging on at the back of that lead group of four. It's Ethiopia, then two Kenyans, then Ethiopia again, and the defending champion still setting the pace.
She's winding it up, Meseret Defar. They're single file now. Galete Burka, a world indoor champion 4 years ago. And just as we saw with the women's 1500 metres with Dibaba, every single lap is getting quicker. The Ethiopians know how to wind up the pace, and now for the first time there's a little bit of daylight between Meseret Defar and the two Kenyans.
They realise that the break is on, and Abiri tries to respond. Burka's coming through as well, and Kibet is just struggling at this stage, and he's going to be relegated into fourth place. So now it's Ethiopia 1 and 3. Will it be Ethiopia 1 and 2? Because Burka is still full of running in third place.
She is, and she looks good, Burka. She's tracking Helen Aubrey, but Meseret Defar trying to become the first woman in history to win 5 consecutive world indoor titles over 3,000 metres. She kicks again, but Helen Aubrey is coming. The Kenyan is tracking her down. She's right up onto her shoulder, and Meseret Defar's coming under pressure. Aubrey has gone round her. Defar will have to try and dig again. Can she secure this piece of history? It's going to be very close, but Aubrey is coming away. What a fantastic victory by the Kenyan. She is so delighted with that. Meseret Defar is one of the greatest athletes we've ever seen.
Moving well, he's in absolutely prime position. He's giving himself every opportunity here, moving into second place, this time with 4 laps to go. It's Soy from Farah and Chogi and Lagat. The big guns are there. Still we wait for Kipsiro, the Ugandan, who's back just 3 from the back, and Craig Mottram now starting to improve. The Australian, the tallest man in the field, is taking closer order.
Yes, the World Championship bronze medalist from back in 2005, and it's good to see Mottram in these major finals. Still Soy, and now Mo Farah. Is he poised? Is he about to make a strike? We've got 3 laps to go. He's exactly where he needs to be, but he knows there are some really fast finishers behind him, including Bernard Lagat.
Here he goes, 29.9 the last 200 metres, and Farah now is going. He's going to try and dominate this one from the front. It's Mo Farah from Augustine Chogi, and then comes Edwin Soy. Behind him comes Bernard Lagat, who's right in contention. The veteran American, born a Kenyan, now married to an American woman with American nationality, and coming up, taking closer order as well, is Gebra Meskel, the Ethiopian. He moves into 5th place. Kipsiro, the Ugandan, is working his way through the field and taking closer order. This time they'll come round towards the lap marker, and they'll have 2 laps to go. And Farah loses the lead, and taking it up now is Chogi, and Lagat moves into second. Farah looks uncomfortable. He's having to dig deep here, and they go with 2 laps now, and it is Chogi who leads. They come up now, and they take the bell.
Has Mo Farah gone too early? Has he got anything left? Stretching it out down the back straight. He's digging in. He's in 4th place. He's closing.
Lagat has won this twice before, and he looks as though he's going to win it again. Bernard Lagat, the American, hits the front and is coming. And Farah moves out to try and challenge, but it's going to be gold for the United States.